There we go. We are close to being live on YouTube. There it is. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh. All right, so how's everybody doing?
Oh, we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Here is the.
I got people waiting, so let me know once it's live.
All right, you got people waiting, so I'm gonna let you know once it's live.
Echo?
Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right. I tweeted it. But also, from the original post, they could click on that and find the live as well.
Yeah, man.
All right. I tweeted it. Yeah. But also, from the original post, they
Yeah, dude. No, well, I mean, like none of the people that I'm texting are on Twitter at all.
okay. Where do you
But
want?
I copied it from it, so we're good to go.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how many people. Like my dad's gonna fucking watch, and I got, according to Pace on Mount Lockmore, my NFL guy. You there, Pace?
I think Pace is there, but he's on mute at the moment, so he might have stepped away.
All right. Before we get too far into this, I'll make everybody a host.
Saw a stat that said in the last 8 matches that Robinson and Zimmerman have started at center back together, we are 7-1 with an 18-1 goal differential.
Definitely a plus there.
Yeah.
What was the way to run somebody from this? Just in case.
Just in case we have a
repeat. You had to lock it down. You had to make it like private entry to the Zoom meeting.
Well, see, like I made it so they're on mute.
No matter what.
Yeah, when they come in.
And you have to unmute them, then we'll be okay.
Yeah.
But like we were gone, like we stepped away last time, and then those fuckers showed up, and I was booting them, and they kept joining. And then once you came back, you like locked it down, and that's how we fixed it.
Yeah, I don't even remember how I did it. I'll just play by ear.
I know, like Randy Vision or whatever, the Kicking Rocks podcast guy, he's gonna swing by. PG's gonna swing by. Eventually, Pace is gonna unmute himself.
All right.
Thomas, what channel were you on for that media appearance?
What?
Oh yeah, tell him, dude. That shit was pretty cool.
Yeah. What channel were you on for that media appearance?
No, I was just playing. I was just doing a testimonial for therapy that my kid goes to.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was just like trying to create some buzz.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
No, what he did was pretty influential. Like it was it was like a good deed. He deserves to get some hype for it. But if he's not going to say what it was for, I'm going to leave it at that. But it was really cool stuff, like really good stuff.
Totally fine.
Oh yeah, it's just that my oldest son is nonverbal autistic, and he goes to a therapy place here that's called Peer Center for Autism.
Oh.
And I mean they do like really great work. So and they have this thing. It's actually like could be like maybe a Coda Cappers thing for the Kentucky Derby, since there's like, it's like amateur bet day, Kentucky Derby. And they have a live watch. They do a raffle and stuff. And like,
oh, cool.
Yeah. I guess
easy.
those testimonials will be played that day during during whatever,
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Musa didn't play any minutes last match, did he?
What's up?
Musa, no, he did not play any minutes last match. It was all De La Torre played every minute, and Adams got subbed out for Buzio, and
Musa was suspended.
When Costa came in, for who though? Was it Musa? I think it was Musa. So maybe, yeah. I'm just worried about heavy legs get like 60 minutes in.
Yeah. But I mean, with their lineup, they're obviously worried about the playoff.
Yeah, they're already assuming that they're going to go to the playoff.
Yeah.
I want us to get a win though, and I want Pulisic to get an opportunity.
Right. Because yeah, I think that Costa Rica has like 9 guys on yellow card accumulation risk. So if any of those guys get a yellow, then
yeah,
yep.
They got everybody except for one.
Yeah. So yeah, if any of those guys get a yellow, then they'd be out for the playoff matchup.
Yeah, that's a stupid rule.
It is.
Yeah, it should just reset all the way around.
Yeah. I mean, unless you get a red card in the preceding match, then yeah, absolutely reset it there.
Five minutes in. All right.
Like, I really hate the way they do it for the World Cup. Like, if you're gonna win your first 2 games, it almost encourages a good player. Like, if you know you're gonna get through your group, it almost encourages a good player who picked up a yellow in the first game to intentionally get a yellow in the second game, get suspended for the meaningless third match, and then just go clean through without having to worry.
Yeah.
All I know is I want us to fucking score.
Well, might have an opportunity here.
What minute mark are you guys at? Just so I know if I'm lagging or ahead.
I am at 7:11.
Okay, you're definitely ahead of me.
Okay.
You're like 13, 14 seconds ahead of me.
Okay.
I have not even turned on the game. I don't know, like the tweet
Keeping my mouth shut.
something happened.
Well, this is a goal. Oh! Oh! Oh man!
Yeah.
Taylor Navas, you are world class, bro. Oh, dude, and it wasn't like it was a soft shot. That was
No.
no.
That should have been one.
Yep, that should have been one. Oh man. Hey, Pulisic's on though.
Yeah.
2 dangerous corners right in the same, and he dropped both of those corners in the exact same spot. If there's a guy standing there, it's gonna meet the end of his foot. He can fucking go. Oh, who's a good boy?
What's up, boys?
Who's a good boy?
How's it going?
We about just scored a goal.
I heard the excitement. Sorry, I was eating supper.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Should have been a goal. Should have been. Their keeper actually starts for PSG. I don't know if you know who PSG is, but they're the same team that with Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, the best team in France.
Okay.
Top top 4 or 5 money teams in the world. One of the top teams in the world. Messi went there,
Okay.
but he's been their starting keeper for years.
What mark are you guys at? Minute mark.
8:49, 8:50.
9:07.
Okay, Dan's a little quick. Okay. Cool.
Clear that shit. God, I love you, Jedi. Oh, that looked clean. So am I ahead of you, Pace?
Yeah, a little bit.
What are you at?
If I could turn back on the TV, the dog is going bazonk right now.
All right. Well, whenever you do get it back on, just let me know so I can delay my.
I was at 740.
That means nothing to me anymore.
Wow. Okay, stepping aside from soccer for a second, the Nationals gave up 15 runs in the 8th inning today.
Oh, dude, the Royals lost 13-12 yesterday.
Nationals lost 29-8.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I could be a dick and just talk shit about baseball for the next hour, but that's
I mean, Josh isn't here, so.
Are these real games or are they like still?
No, this is exhibition. Real games don't start until next week, which is going to make Thursday quite difficult to bet.
So, Kyle.
Kyle.
What's good, fellas?
Let's go.
So we had a really, really good chance. We almost scored a goal. We should have scored a goal. And so far, we're the better team. And they're starting their like C team. And we definitely started our best team minus like 2 guys. Like this is totally a lineup that was designed to win this match. Ooh.
Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense because there's no pressure on us given the situation, and yet we have a chance to finally get this monkey off our back as far as going to San Jose. It's like, have we ever won down here?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Nope. Never won in Costa Rica.
No goals anywhere in CONCACAF so far right now.
My play, I love my play of the day.
Yeah, your play makes a lot of sense.
When I got on MGM last night and I put those 2 things together and I saw minus 120, I was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I saw minus 115 at Unibet.
Yeah. MGM gets better odds than FanDuel, but Unibet seems to do better than
FanDuel's so weak in soccer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, boys. Let's go. Oh!
Really liking the aggression so far.
Yep. All right. What minute mark? Pace, did you ever get it back on? What are you at, Thomas?
Just turn it on.
I'm at 12:47.
12:47. Okay, so you're like, holy shit, you can't.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
I'm at 12:30.
I'm like 15.
Dude, that guy's hair is badass.
Whose?
Is it Yeldon?
Yedlin.
Yedlin.
Yeldon, whatever.
Yeah, DeAndre Yedlin.
Went blonde.
Former Seattle Sounder.
Dude, bro, he's like the third or fourth person to dye their hair blonde in the last like 6 days.
On the team? Can't
Yeah.
be. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, Thomas?
all right.
There's at least 2.
Well, at least 2. I'm gonna go ahead and assume another one did it.
All right. I think everything's shared. Finally, we're only 13 minutes into the fucking game. So.
Oh no, you're good. Is anybody monitoring the YouTube?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. That's
Just see what chats we're getting. I can
Checked it out before I came on, saw Pace is on. I'm like, I probably should hop on for a hot second.
Oh no, dude, I fully appreciate you being here. Stay as long as you fucking want, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, for real, man. Stay as long as you want.
Don't gotta tell me twice. Ugh. Where are you
All right,
guys
nothing-
at with this game? Like, what minute mark are you guys at?
I'm
at-
currently at 14:20.
Yeah, I'm the slowest one, and I'm at 14:10.
Okay, so I'm actually ahead of all guys. I'm at 14:40 now.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Because I'm gonna put my shit on my sleeve. So, yeah, if we score a goal and you start screaming, then we're okay. We're good.
What?
all right. Officially monitoring chat.
There you go.
We
And-
have one
All
message
right. So,
from Corey. It says, "Who's all here?"
all right. So, Corey, have you taken a look at the possible draw that we might be facing for Friday?
No. So because you had said that you had figured out a way for us to get into the top 8.
Yeah.
So-
So we had a way to get into the top 8, which died yesterday because we needed Portugal to not qualify for the World Cup to become a seeded team. So we're going to be in pot 2.
Is there any potential for us to end up in pot 3 with
No.
automatically qualifying? No.
No. Our ranking for where we are is certain to put us in pot 2. Like the
So-
only way we could fall out of pot 2 is if we somehow lose this match by 6.
Not happening.
Yeah, not a chance.
So with that, is there like a system that's set up for trying to figure out who you get in pot 1, pot 3, and pot 4?
Yeah. So basically, so pot 1 is going to be Qatar, Brazil, Belgium,
That.
France, Argentina, England, Spain, and Portugal. Pot 2 is going to be the Netherlands, Denmark, Germany, Switzerland, Uruguay, Croatia, the US, and assuming that things don't go sideways for them tonight, Mexico. If Mexico does find a way to drop to the playoff, then Senegal would find its way to pot 2.
All right. So really, I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't matter who we get from pot 1. It's going to be one of the top world teams. That doesn't matter.
Unless it's Qatar, of course.
Unless it's Qatar. Yeah. Hopefully we get Qatar. But yeah. But what's pot 3 looking like? Like, what are our potential matchups for?
All right. So pot 3 is going to be most likely is going to be Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, Senegal, and one of Canada, Tunisia, or Cameroon.
It's not going to be Canada.
Well, it might be if Canada doesn't win tonight.
I mean, and it might be, but they would purposely try to prevent that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Canada is going to go all out, but Canada has also never taken a point on Panamanian soil.
But in all honesty, when I look at the teams that have automatically qualified already, a lot of the names in that list are names that I wouldn't mind being in a group with. Like, I'm still not that far. I'm not that far removed from remember being in a fucking group with Germany and Portugal.
Well, yeah. Well, that was because prior to 2018, FIFA had a system where it was divided entirely by confederations as opposed to a ranked system. So that was how you got groups of death the way you did. So now the one team in pot 3 that I do not want is Poland.
Yeah, but at the same time, I also remember them losing me money during the Euros. So,
well, yeah, yes, Poland did choke against Slovakia. Shout out, boys! But that was our only decent moment in the Euros. But I still don't want to deal with them having to stop Lewandowski.
I wouldn't want to see South Korea, to be honest. Like, they're technical.
Yeah, Iran also worries me in this pot, just because no team other than Qatar is going to be more used to the conditions than Iran.
Yeah. All right. Run through the 4th pot.
Okay.
did a sim and you know where this is going. What do you mean? I think I know where this is going.
Oh, I did a sim too.
On the draw?
I'm betting Dan did a sim on one of the websites too.
I mean, I did a sim like beforehand on one of our earlier shows, and like I did a couple before that just to see. But anyway, pot 4 is going to be Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, and then 2 out of Canada, Tunisia, and Cameroon, plus the winner of the UEFA playoff between either Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine, the winner of the playoff between Peru and either the UAE or Australia, and the winner of the playoff between New Zealand and CONCACAF's 4th place team. So for pot 4, the outcome that really scares me is possibly getting Wales.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have a star player, you don't want to play them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the way it is. Like even the Portugal team that we played in the World Cup, that was at a point where there was a couple other players. Like Portugal has a pretty rich soccer history, so
sure
there are multiple world-class players on that team, but it was really a one-man show when we played them.
Yeah.
Wales is similar.
For me, the absolute nightmare scenario for the United States is a draw of Brazil, Poland, and Wales.
Yeah, I feel like we have tired legs.
Yeah, I am really not liking my suggestion of playing both teams in 4 here.
Mexico's up 1-0.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah.
El Salvador's not fucking scoring on Mexico.
No, El Salvador's not getting a goal at the Azteca.
No, like
and Costa Rica knows it.
Yeah. No, dude, that was the thing. Like I saw the chart, I saw the graph where it showed expected goals and goals scored and put it on a linear chart. That looks bad. And showed where all the CONCACAF teams in the octagonal stood. El Salvador was like in that bottom left corner, so much worse than everyone else.
Yeah. Well done, Corey. You have found a practical use for high school algebra.
Wow. I thought I was smarter than that, Dan. Damn.
I'm kidding.
I know.
Yeah, the pot 4 team that I wouldn't want to see, but I'm almost positive we will see is going to be Ghana.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We get Ghana in every single group.
we have played Ghana a lot. I mean, we didn't draw them. We did not draw them in a group matchup in 2010. That was a knockout stage game, but yeah, it's certainly possible.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly a lot of ways for this draw to go right. Like, besides the obvious of Qatar, I think Portugal might be a seed that I wouldn't mind playing.
Yeah.
Fellas, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit. I'm gonna hop on a little bit though. I gotta hop off for just a quick second.
Hey, Kyle.
No problem. Welcome back
What's
anytime.
up, PG?
Bye,
All right.
Kyle.
Hey, Cal, sounds good. Yeah, swing back, man.
All right, sounds good. See you, fellas.
Like,
I,
What up, PG?
Hey, guys. How are we doing?
good,
Oh,
good.
dude, we're
Too
doing
bad.
pretty good.
yeah, pot 3. I think I really wouldn't mind playing Serbia.
I hate playing all Eastern European fucking teams, dude.
I mean, we're gonna have to get a European team in our group, at least one and possibly 2.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be an East. No, Serbia, I can deal with.
Serbia is very beatable.
Yeah.
Like, I would much rather have a group with Serbia than have to face one of the European giants. And, like, quite frankly, with Argentina kind of aging out, I wouldn't mind having them in the group.
Yeah.
I can honestly, because didn't you say what pot was Poland in again?
Poland's in pot 3.
Yeah, see, I'd much rather have Serbia than Poland,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take Tunisia, Morocco, or Senegal as well.
Dude, I want Tunisia, like really, really bad.
Yeah. I did do a sim with the teams that qualified in the morning. It was before the New Zealand game.
What'd you get?
I will share my screen right now. Right here. Share. You guys see that?
Okay. Ooh.
We drew Argentina, which was the good thing. But the
Yeah,
Ukraine
that's not a friendly back end.
win. No.
Unless, of course, it's Scotland who comes through there.
I mean, it's not the worst. That's not the worst group we've ever drawn.
It's not the worst. I mean, in terms of talent wise, but facing
Dude,
Iran.
Group G is worse than any group we ever.
Oh Lord, Group G.
Check out
Wow.
Group B too. Group B.
Oh Lord.
I mean, well, the Europe is top heavy, like crazy top heavy. And all
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but Canada's only going to keep getting better, just like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Morocco's not bad. I mean, Morocco put a real scare into Spain and Portugal last time out.
Yeah, I'll be honest though. Morocco is one of the African teams. If I had to have a team from Africa in my group, Morocco is one of the 3. I'd rather have Tunisia, but Morocco, I wouldn't mind having Morocco. But still, Belgium, Germany, Canada.
Yeah, that'd be rough. And see, I'm not so sure that Morocco would be one of the teams from Africa that I want, because Morocco's a Northern Africa team, and the conditions are going to be fairly similar to what they see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close travel too. We should have a bunch of fans there.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see Cameroon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really Sadio Mane and a bunch of average guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to PG right there.
Yeah.
Mendy, baby.
That's right. He's a legend. It'd be hard to score on him.
Dude, hey, after that qualification match, I don't think you need to sub him out for PKs anymore.
Yeah, that kind of backfired on us. We had high hopes and it looked pretty bad. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. He didn't stop anything, and then he kicked one, into the 5th row or whatever. But
no. I mean, the penalty shootout with the lasers, he still.
Oh yes,
he stopped 2 of them.
Yeah, yes. He was real strong in that. He had some laser assist, but pretty strong.
So massive lasers assist.
God.
So I was interested that those lasers were green, because growing up, all our lasers were always red. So is there like some specific, like probably on Amazon, that sells like a green laser that everyone?
Yeah,
green?
I think on like secondary markets in that part of the world, green lasers are really cheap to get.
I see.
Greens are pretty common. I've seen people come to my old job when I worked where Thomas works, and they showed up with like the most powerful laser I've ever seen. It was green.
Okay.
So they do exist.
I'm still very confused if a laser in your eye actually fucks up your vision. Like, I've had them pointed at me, but not like
That's a foul.
7,000 at one time.
Definitely a foul.
But
Wow.
For
Dude,
a team that can't really afford to lose anyone, Costa Rica is really throwing caution to the wind foul wise.
So my older son spends so much time of his watching YouTube like families, like FGTV family.
Yep.
Right. And right now he's on the other side of the laptop, and I told him he's gonna be on YouTube and he needs to come say goodnight to me. And this little shit is just too shy to walk around the corner right now.
Just
Come here. Come say hi. It's Thomas, dude. You know Thomas.
come say hi.
See? Kale.
Hell. We're all
Alright.
yeah.
If you're not going to come around and say hi, you need to at least go to bed. So who are we rooting for tonight? Oh. Who's our favorite player?
Pulisic,
Yeah. What number is he?
number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I love it.
right. Good night, buddy. Love you. Yeah, dude, he had this little like spiel where he was like, it seemed like he was practicing. He's like, yeah, Pulisic, he wears number 10 for the United States, practicing before we went live. And then now he's just like, Pulisic, 10, what?
Little stage fright, you know.
it happens.
It does.
Oh, God, I love it. Oh, man. I feel like this window is worn on our guys. They're trying. They just aren't getting to the ball.
Yeah.
There was a cross there from Yedlin that if Jedi Robinson had just gotten a foot on it and made a play with it, it looked dangerous as hell, but he just couldn't get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this pitch doesn't look like it's in the greatest of shape, and having to go to the Azteca, come home, and then come down here, like, this is a tough ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did they fly from Mexico back to the States and then out to Costa Rica again, or
Yeah.
did they kind of
Yeah. They did it.
That's a lot of travel.
They did it super strategically though, where nice corner. They flew from Mexico City to Orlando. Not that
Okay.
long of a flight.
Yep.
And then from Orlando to what is it? San Jose, Costa Rica, and Costa Rica is in the northeast corner of Central America. So Orlando to San Jose is not very far.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good scheduling.
Okay.
It'd be a comparison of like playing in Minneapolis and then having to fly maybe to Vegas and then having to fly to like maybe Denver, Kansas City type thing.
Okay. Not bad at all.
We
No.
should have a moratorium on mentioning playing in Minneapolis.
Oh man.
I honestly think we would have beat Honduras even worse if we would have played them in good weather.
Yeah.
Or I thought it would have been interesting if they'd have just moved it to where the Vikings play. I know that was on the table too, just like inside, basically the same place, just inside. It would have been.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah,
Damn
on the
it!
turf.
Come on, guys. Kellen Costa, why would you kick it low? Like, you're the one that can bend it. Why wouldn't you fucking go corner? Oh, what minute mark are you at, PG?
31:45. Should I
Okay.
pause for a sec?
Oh, no. Everybody's way ahead of me, and I'm just
Yeah,
reacting.
you're right there where I am. I'm
Okay, good,
like only
good.
5 seconds behind you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've got it on the other monitor. So if I start to break up or anything, that's probably what it is. My
Oh, no, you're
computer's
fine.
working hard here.
I'm clearly the slowest fucking. The weird part is it's directly connected to my Xbox. Like there's internet going straight to my modem, and it is what it is. I don't care.
Must be the app or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Are you YouTube TV or
Fubo.
okay?
The only thing I don't get with Fubo is March Madness, so I have to adjust fire during March Madness.
Yeah.
We really, come on, guys. That's a fucking foul. Get there. Oh, you call it after the fucking cross. Get fucking CONCACAF. Are you fucking serious? Oh my God.
I mean, Corey, how surprised are you? These are the.
I'm not.
This is the confederation that allowed a goal when it didn't even cross the line 4 years ago.
This is also the same federation that would probably allow lasers as well.
Yeah.
No,
It just
that's
takes the right
CAF.
No, but if it was going to happen anywhere
CONCACAF,
else,
at least we're not Africa.
Yeah. One better or one upgraded from the worst.
oh,
Low.
yeah, that was something PG in the group chat that cracked me up that you made the comment about the riot because I was talking about the lasers and
Yeah.
in general, dude. Africa yesterday was one of the single craziest sports days I had ever seen in a region.
I saw like a video on TikTok that was showing the lasers, and then they were like, also in this Nigeria game, the fans were like throwing stuff at like chasing them down the tunnel and throwing stuff down the tunnel, and then they just started destroying the field. It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Passionate group, I guess. It's crazy.
Africa has the most unforgiving qualifying system. Like you work all that time to play a 2-legged knockout situation, and in a span of 180 minutes, one team goes to the World Cup, one team goes home.
So, Dan, actually, I have a take on that too, because we've talked about the expansion of the World Cup leading to more European teams, and then you made the comment about, do we really need that many more European teams? I think the European qualifiers are pretty unforgiving.
It depends on your group. They can be unforgiving, but they can also be very forgiving.
Yeah.
Yes, but like Italy lost twice.
I know. Yes, for Italy, they were very unforgiving because Italy drew the wrong group. For a team like England, I mean, it was basically a complete walk in the park.
We have a question from the YouTube chat.
Oh, we do?
Yes. Jason asks
Brazil.
future bets for the World Cup. He says, I know groups aren't set, but what are you guys thinking for your future bets?
All right, I just commented to it.
Go ahead and
Well, I'm certainly not picking France.
Brazil. No, dude, it's Brazil.
I feel like it's England's year, you know? The Three Lions, are they back? I don't know. They got some skill.
It ain't coming home, bro.
That's probably not. Like, it's one of those, like, almost like the Dallas Cowboys or something. It's not.
Is Harry Maguire in the rotation?
Probably, right? I don't know.
Then
I haven't watched their last couple games.
I don't know. I might take a flyer on Germany.
Yep.
You know, one I like is Spain. Like, I don't. If one of you guys want to bring up like MGM or something, look at the futures. I think Spain would be a really good value. They're a young team, but they're super talented.
Dude, I like no value, no nothing. Like everything, all bullshit aside, I think this is Brazil's year.
Brazil is definitely the obvious. They're the favorite, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Are they? Well, last time I looked, I put it in the group chat one time, PG. I think I said it was like plus 600, didn't I?
That seems right. I'm pulling it up. Right, I'm pulling it up on my book right now. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at Unibet. Let's see if it takes me to soccer and not the WTA.
It was plus 600 the last time I looked at it and posted it in any form of communication.
Okay, Unibet has Brazil at plus 500.
It's dropped. That's dropping.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, that's the future. Plus 500 is still pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Germany at plus 950 really intrigues me.
What's England at on there?
750.
Okay, so they're kind of up there with the faves.
Yeah. Number 3 team.
Okay.
Right behind Brazil and France. And
okay.
Like, I don't know if the Champions curse is real or if it's just a coincidence, but it's not something I want to mess with right now. Like for me, it's it's similar to the NCAA tournament, how no champion in the past 15 years has even made it to the second weekend. And World Cup, the last champion to even get out of the group stage was, I believe, Brazil in 2006. Because Italy flamed out in 2010. Spain was done after 2 games on 2014. And then Germany, bottom of the group in 2018.
Wow.
That is interesting. And France hasn't looked great. I guess the group they kind of dominated, but they had a pretty easy group.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, how UEFA can be very forgiving. Like France's qualifying group was Ukraine, Finland, Bosnia, and Kazakhstan.
We got to bring up that in the chat, Andrew Northern. He said,
"Hey,
Argentina is delectable."
This is my buddy. This is the Randy Vision.
I invited him because you said you were going to be here.
Yes, dude. This is my guy.
What's up?
Hey, we were just talking about futures for the World Cup. What who's your squad right now?
Argentina.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's a different answer. I said England. Just to say it,
Yeah, can you hear me all right? I don't know if my stuff's okay.
You're good.
I've been like every time, it's probably very stupid because in the end it's not really going to do anything, but I've had the like classic what if every time we win a bet we just put a little bit on this future and hope it hits like a year from now kind of thing on Argentina.
Okay.
So at this point I've probably over the last like 5 or 6 months I've probably got like $200 or $300 pending on Argentina from anywhere from like 10 to 15 to 1.
Hey, ask Thomas how much money I won on Argentina winning Copa America last summer.
Let's hear it.
No, I won like 150, $200. Like it was one of those things where like throughout that entire tournament, I kept chipping away at Argentina. Like Messi is gonna get his trophy. Like he's gonna get it. And then when they played Brazil in the final, and it was one of those settings where Brazil's never lost a final in this circumstance, Argentina's gonna win.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think this is Brazil's World Cup to lose.
I could see that too. It feels like a South American team's going to win. I don't think they have since Brazil won the last time.
Right.
And I mean, they're 2 of the best teams in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if it was either one of them. I also like somebody said Germany. I think Hansi Flick's the best manager in the world.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't even think it's close. He's like by a mile.
And seriously, all the dude does is win. Like, I mean, granted, he was coaching Bayern before here, but Bayern was actually a mess that season before he showed up.
And he doesn't just win; they like pulverize people.
Yeah,
like they destroy them.
Yeah.
So bringing up managers of countries. Me and Thomas have talked about this a few times. Like, just getting someone like Pep to coach the USA, right? Like, just going out and spending money on somebody to coach us. Am I crazy for the idea of thinking like I would probably sacrifice my left testicle to science to get Jurgen Klopp to manage?
I think for like Jurgen Klopp, that would be crazy. I don't think it's like this might be really stupid, but I don't think it's like significantly far-fetched with Pep because he's bored at Man City. Like I think he's done when his contract ends at Man City. And then there's been all of those rumors and they seem like they actually have something to them that he's going to come to the MLS after he's done at Man City. Now it makes sense for him to go to New York City Football Club because it's City Football Group. Yeah. But it's like, well, if he dominated Germany, won everything there, won everything in Barca, won everything with Man City. If they get a Champions League, like the only thing he hasn't done is national team. And like Spain's not looking for a coach. So it's like, it's not crazy to think, hey, take over this job after this World Cup cycle, and then you implement what you want to do for the next 3 years, and then you get to play it on home turf. And if you win, you're the greatest of all time by 1,000,000 miles. Like, it's not that crazy, but it just depends what his aspirations
until
are.
he loses to Hansi Flick in the final.
Until he loses to Hansi Flick in the final, yeah.
We got to just drop the bag.
Let's go.
We got to just drop the bag on him. We got to pay him all the money. He'll come.
All right. I think we need to either sub out one. We need to sub out one of our midfield for De La Torre right now. I'm sorry. Like
I just don't think they were ever really going like full tilt. We got to win this game like they did against Panama. Like this one, it felt like since we got the points and we got like where we needed to get, that this one was always just going to kind of be like, okay, back to regularly scheduled Greg. Like we're just now we can just coast through.
I don't think he did big brain Berhalter things in this lineup.
No, I was when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, I'll take that. But
corner.
I don't know.
What do you think, Thomas?
I was gonna go back to Pep Guardiola and like
go back, dude.
Like if we have like any sort of showing, like say we go to the quarterfinals and that's where we lose in 2022, like the concept of being the manager who gets like a World Cup champion for USA, you know, it would also be more than likely going to be like the first non-UEFA, non-South American country. I think that's the kind of thing that would, like, I think that's like, if you just like, if you watch like stuff with Pep, like, I think that's something that intrigues him. And I would love to see it. Like, I don't want us not to win the World Cup that's coming up here in December, but I don't think we will. And and I'm sure
long odds
out after that. So, I mean, we'll be looking for a manager, and I would love. I mean, I think he is.
I mean, will we be looking for a manager though? Like, will U.S. Soccer really pull the trigger if we have a decent showing? Like, if we don't get out of the group stage, we're going to be looking for a manager. But if we lose in the quarterfinals, it's hard to see U.S. Soccer making a change. I mean, we would advocate making a change, but I don't know if the people running the show feel the same way.
That's a good point.
We got tired of Klinsmann. Like, we were all kind of okay with Klinsmann getting out of the group and almost beating Belgium, I guess. And
we got tired of Klinsmann
right away
by Costa Rica.
Yeah, but I mean, it soured right away, and that's kind of what happens, you know. So
yeah,
like, I don't think is Berhalter's brother still in that decision making.
I think he is.
He is. Well,
I could be wrong, but I thought he was.
Yeah. Well, then we're stuck with him until 2034. So.
Yeah.
We were talking about managers, and then I remembered that England's manager is Southgate, and he's pretty controversial. So that may not be the best pick, but I don't know. Something feels weird about England. I don't know. They looked so good in the Euros, I think that was, and I don't know. They were close, but Southgate was getting a lot of hate. So
it does feel different with them this time. But I thought the Euros felt different too. Like I thought, like when 2018 happened, it wasn't crazy. Like when you're like, okay, well, England's one of the most talented teams in the world. Like it's not wild that they're in this position. But in the Euro, it was like, okay, they just play every single game at Wembley. They're going to be at Wembley in the biggest moments. Like they're just going to actually do it. And for whatever reason, obviously they didn't get it done, but I don't know. It's hard. It's either like, are they so good that this like wave of what's been happening the last two major competitions keeps rolling? Or is this the one where it's like, okay, we've seen it, you know, semifinal of the World Cup, final of the Euro, like we're right there, we're knocking on the door. Like this feels like it might be the one that's the letdown. Like they might go out, and if they crash out in the quarterfinal or like the round of 16, it's going to be just a major tumultuous failure for them. But I don't think that's all that far-fetched, just because the strength of the team, I mean, like I don't think anybody are just absolute world beaters right now. So while we're saying, Brazil's like the favorite, or if we think Germany, Argentina, Spain, none of those teams are like definite every single time they play. You're like, there's no chance they lose today. And then we saw that with Italy too. Not that I don't even know that I put Italy in that group, even though obviously it's easy to say in retrospect, but like the whole Euros, they just won every game on penalties. Like, it's not like they weren't impressive, but like they did that in the Euro, and then in World Cup qualifying, they just tie with Bulgaria, tie with Northern Ireland, barely beat like Lithuania. And it's like, okay, well, all right, fellas, like if you're this team you're supposed to be, like just go win the game. And for
You gotta
whatever
start
reason,
smashing people. Yeah.
yeah, like they couldn't do it in regulation hardly, which I thought was bizarre. But I mean, I think any of these teams, like including England, Brazil, Spain, Argentina, Germany, whoever you want to say, any of them can beat the other. I mean, Switzerland knocked out France in the Euro, and France was almost like even odds when that happened. So it'll probably be like the team that nobody's talking about. Like everybody's kind of given up on like Belgium, and people are starting to not believe in France. And like one of them will probably just go win now.
Maybe.
The team who has been dominating in CONMEBOL, which is a tough region, is Brazil. You know, they've been they're even like this window. They had nothing to play for. Both their results were like they won 4-0 yesterday, and I mean whatever it was the other game.
They were both big wins. Yeah.
I mean, but we've seen in the past that doesn't necessarily translate to a successful World Cup. It's just going to be whoever gets hot. It's going to be which it is most times, to be honest. But
it looks like they won both games 4-0. So if it was the Thursday, March 24th game against Chile.
Yeah, against Chile, who like needed some sort of result. I mean, they were right in the mix to at least get into the playoff, and that result kind of left them out because they won yesterday, they lost. Never mind. Yeah, Chile was bad. Chile's too old. They haven't replaced any of their players.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that we've seen around these regions, the Western Hemisphere at least. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be wide open, and especially with the conditions, who knows?
I totally forgot too that they're playing the games like even though it's in the fall, I think they're still playing the games at night in Qatar. Like they're not doing day games, which
hot.
Yeah,
still?
and I could be wrong on that, but I want to say even like they're moving it to the fall and they're still playing the games at night, meaning like the time difference isn't going to be that crazy.
Yeah.
Compared to here, like we won't have to be up at like 1 a.m. trying to watch the games. Yeah.
I thought like the time slots Central Time were like 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m.
Yeah, like it's not. That's
That wouldn't be too bad. That's
ahead.
doable.
I don't know what Qatar is ahead of us.
All right.
We're up like 6, 7, right?
Yeah, England's 6 from Central.
Italy's 7.
Right.
So
probably like 9 or something.
Yeah, probably 9 or 10.
I'm looking.
Dan's on it.
All right. Time in Doha is currently 4:56 a.m. So little math. They are 8 hours ahead of Central Time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's completely doable.
Yeah.
Pumbaa.
Boys,
Hey.
what's the live bet? What's the live play? That's all I'm here for.
Draw.
Yeah, I think that might be the way to go.
Oh.
Scoreless draw.
I just lost some money on no first half goal. That kind of hurt.
Wait, what?
There was no first half goal, right?
Yeah, there was.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that there was.
You
no
said
first half
yes, first half goal.
Oh.
Like I took the over. Yeah, I took over. Well, I split. I can't have to go look what I did, but yeah, I was gonna about come out even if there was one goal, and then I was gonna make some pretty good money if there were 2. And yeah, then that half happened.
Yeah,
Should have just taken the over in the corners. Apparently,
I think I'm pretty sure we still score a goal. Like I'm pretty sure we still score a goal and we still win.
Okay.
Because there's 2 people that are going to come off the bench, and one of them is Gio Reyna and one of them is Conrad De La Torre. And in all honesty, we have tired legs. Bring De La Torre in, bring Reyna in, and there are opportunities that I feel like this team really wants to win this game.
I would agree, and I think when this whole window too, like when Reyna comes on the field, it's a totally different side. Like he's just the entire dynamic of the attack is completely different when he steps on the field, and it's just, I mean, he's on a different. This window, he's just been on a different level.
He brings this like fucking sixth sense, spidey sense type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He just sees spaces and makes moves and makes passes that nobody else on our team can make.
Yeah, he doesn't. He play and he just plays like fearless. Like I think if we were playing like he did at the Azteca, he was just, I mean, just making them look silly. I feel like as long as he's healthy in the World Cup, it's going to kind of. I feel like we're going to get into a huge game with a major country, and then Reyna's just going to ball out. And whether we win or not, I don't know. But after that, then people who don't really like, if you're from Europe and you still just like take a dump on U.S. soccer, you'll be like, oh wait, no. That's kind of legit now. Like they were doing some stuff there.
Oh, dude, that run that Reyna made against Mexico.
That's stupid.
Dude, that's
awesome.
literally playing fucking FIFA on easy.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I like Pumbaa, I sent you that clip. Did you end up watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Was that not one of the stupidest things you've ever seen?
Well, I've seen a lot of stupid stuff. I'm friends with Pace.
Stupid
But,
good.
yeah,
Stupid good.
I mean, I'm friends with Pace. I've seen stupid stuff. But yeah, no, that was pretty insane. When it comes to sports, that's pretty sick. Phenomenal feat.
Yeah.
So USA Live on mine's plus 120. So do we wait for Reyna to come in and then do it right before?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Max
The-
value.
Part of the play.
If you see a double sub and it's a sub period with Reyna, yes.
Let's
And then
go.
if it's double sub with De La Torre and Reyna, I think
I've got it queued up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll see a striker sub too.
Yeah.
Pepe once again.
I think my play of the day is looking pretty good.
Mexico's making me nervous, man. I was explaining that to somebody where I said, I think that there is a better chance that Mexico wins 4-0 than El Salvador scores.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But there just wasn't any value in Mexico to win to nil.
No, there wasn't. They like the bookies did the right thing and made you play the value, made you sweat the under 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I big brained myself out of an easy play earlier today. I was the same way. I was looking at that New Zealand game and I was like, New Zealand should be like minus like 3.5, and it's just 2 right here. They're begging me to take New Zealand. It's like, screw it. Let's roll with Solomon Islands. And it was dead on arrival. Like I knew they were terrible, but I was just like, well, it feels like they want me to take the other side. So
Yeah.
I had that same big brain fucking thing. Like everything was telling me New Zealand was gonna fucking dominate them.
mm-hmm.
But I played the 3-way handicap at +2. Like,
Dude, Randy did the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did.
That's tough.
yeah.
I mean, I took Bolivia +3 yesterday and looked like a fucking idiot. But then I also took North Macedonia +3 and sweated out a greasy win. So, yeah,
And what kind of line did you get on North Macedonia +3?
225.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, so this team can lose by 2, and I get minus 225. Like, it's a perfect
Yeah,
parlay.
it's not terrible at all.
No. All right. So what minute do we think these subs are going to come in? Oh, by the way, B-Russ, thank you for joining too. Everybody else has gotten to say something. Say something.
When's Clint Dempsey coming into the game?
So are you
missed him? He's in the studio.
Are you team Clint Dempsey over team Donovan? Like that's an actual conversation that happens in an argument.
I mean, I'm new to soccer, but I know that Clint Dempsey's a lot cooler than Landon Donovan, at least from what I've seen. Is this true or is this false?
Oh no, he is way fucking cooler as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, he
That's
pulls
true.
off the shades in the studio. That looks cool to me. So I'm
got
team
better tattoos.
Donovan all day. True.
Dude, he has
That's the deciding factor.
like Landon Donovan almost always seemed robotic in what he did with like his celebrations and stuff. Dempsey, you always got this vibe of like a genuine human being. Like he just seemed more down to earth. I like Dempsey as a person far more than Donovan. But I mean, go
Columbus
US.
Crew great. Jossie Zardes. When do we think he's coming to the game?
He's not even on the roster, cuz.
He's not in for this window.
If you want to win, put Jossie in. That's all I have to say.
We're done with Yazzie.
We'll probably play him in some meaningless friendly sometime in June.
Fair.
I honestly think we have fully committed to Pepe, Peacock, and oh my God, Norwich boy.
Sargent.
Josh Sargent. I think those are going to be the three names that get called before Yazzie anymore.
Unless Balogun picks USA.
Yeah. If he declares US, he'll be in it every single time.
Yeah.
As he should be.
They'll take him to Qatar, I think. Yeah. Since we're talking about Landon Donovan and shit, like I guess I want to get you guys an opinion on that. The Berhalter never picks like one single captain. Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you think that we need to name a team captain that's going to be the captain? And then also, like, with goalkeeper, we really have no idea who we're going to go with. This is our last qualifier. This is our last meaningful game until November. What do you guys kind of think of, or what's your opinions on that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure it is a huge deal to have a captain for the national team. I mean, I think for national team situations, it's just like these are all star players. So just let whoever is taking the lead in that particular moment do what needs to be done. Like, I mean, using a different sport here, what we've seen in the Olympics with basketball is, I mean, granted, Olympic basketball has many more big names on the U.S. roster than we do with soccer. But what we've seen there is guys all have their own strengths and all have their own egos, and whoever is ready to take the lead in that moment just does it and just takes over. So, yeah, I don't really think having one permanent captain is necessary.
But who are we going to call Captain America? That's the real question.
Hey. So this is actually a good one-on-one moment here. If you follow United States men's national teams and you actually follow European soccer and the teams that they play on, they're all Captain Americas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like every single one of them gets called Captain America by their teammates in Europe. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I know Pulisic does.
McKinney's Texas boy.
He gets called Captain America.
Yeah, I know. They just
Adams gets called Captain America.
I just like when they show the clips of like Bonucci and he'll be like, oh, you're with Texas boy. And
bro, here's the thing. We are a huge McKinney is our best player podcast.
He's pretty damn good.
Dude, we talk about it all the time. What that kid can do with the ball in the midfield, box to box, his physicality. Like, dude, he kind of looks like an American football running back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he's thick.
Mm-hmm.
He's physical. And
how many C's? How many seasons thick? How many seasons thick?
3 seasons thick.
3 seasons thick? Oh, man.
You got that thick forehead, too.
Big forehead. 5 head, bro. 5 head.
That's how he makes so many header goals.
I was going to say it's more contact space for the ball. That's actually a good thing.
Yeah, contact area is so critical.
Me and Corey are getting close to that level.
Oh, I'm beyond that level. I don't even hide it anymore.
Shave it off, bro.
Shave this off and then just keep this going.
Yes. That's the look.
It's getting close to summertime.
Oh no, bro. It's about to go. I have not shaved this beard since Pepe scored his first international goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
October?
Yeah, the end of October, yeah. Yeah, no, it's coming off. It's gonna get hot out. I can't do this shit with fucking Midwest heat and humidity. Fuck that.
I think I started playing rec soccer in the town I just moved to. And I've never really, I mean, I've played like for fun before. And like when I was a kid, but my school, I'm from like rural Southeast Missouri. So it just wasn't a thing there. So I'm very bad, but I'm probably I might get a call up this June. So just have something to be on the lookout for the national team. Yeah.
Breaking news.
There's been a lot of murmurs going around after my last game.
What position they got you playing? You kind of look like a wiry kind of fullback or
I
something.
was gonna say left mid.
Yeah, it was 5-on-5, so I kind of was just the one where somebody was gonna hit me the least amount of times.
Oh wait, hey,
where I was.
Did Luca De La Torre come in?
No, I don't think anybody came in.
Yeah,
He's on the fucking ball right now.
Yeah, he did for Adams.
Oh,
Yep. Let's go, dude. We're gonna win this. There you go. Perfect set piece. Perfect attacking set piece opportunity. Let's fucking go.
Oh shit.
Oh, I don't want to give any spoilers out, but
Please just tell me we scored. Just say it. Say it. Say it.
oh, I wish I could say that.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
We had about 4 chances.
Yeah, had enough chances.
Oh
That
yeah.
header was in
yeah,
the
I'm
perfect
seeing
spot
it now
too.
too. Oh wow.
The header was
Oh.
perfect.
Oh come on! What the fuck are you fucking doing?
And we got the E rating.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That was a tough one. We had about 4 chances, like I said.
Yeesh.
That header was in a good spot though.
Both.
My stream must be synced up with PG's because every little groan he gave was like right in line with what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I'm like, yeah.
We're synced up.
Yeah.
No, hey guys, if we score, the moment you like lose your shit and we scored, I'm just gonna instantly lose my shit. And
Okay, good.
I'm not even gonna be mad. But
Okay.
don't be like the Mexican announcers where you get all excited and we didn't score. Like if you get excited, we better.
Well, Is anybody actually like listen to this at all? I had the first half on sound. These announcers are the most boring dudes I've ever heard in my life.
I ended
Mexican
up muting
announcers
them,
are
yeah.
so much more fun.
I think overall, like the commentators for all the like, I feel like part of it is like holds like the sport back in America because of how shitty the announcers are sometimes. Like they feel like they're just talking down on people who, if they're just like trying to watch for fun or get into it. And then, I mean, I'm fine with analysis and things like that, but it just feels like half the time they want to toss out these like phrases that are technically correct or technically make sense, but like no one ever uses them, and they just do it to like sound cool. Like, yeah,
Sound smart.
yeah, like this is soccer now, boys. And it's like, come on, man.
I'm
I
gonna make a
always-
drink, boys. What's it?
I always shit on Taylor Twellman, and he's from St. Louis, and he was at that MLS Next league started last week in St. Louis, and we were there, and I didn't even realize Taylor Twellman was from St. Louis, and then on all their tweets are like, Taylor Twellman's in the building tonight, and I was like, Twellman's ass is mine tonight. Like I gotta find this guy and let him know what I'm thinking, but I never saw him.
I almost exclusively watch it in Spanish. Like, even if you don't speak Spanish, it's just there's just so much more excitement to the. Like, I'll watch the Premier League with English announcers. There's quite a few English announcers that I do like. American one, not a lot really. The guy who does the women's soccer, U.S. women's national team on Fox, he's pretty good. I forget who he is. I think he's for Houston Dynamo or something. Oh, shit. That's not good.
No, it isn't. Unless you played my own both teams to score bet.
Oh.
Well, the live odds got to go crazy for the U.S. now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 500.
And can't wait till Corey gets back.
You said they're plus 500.
Plus 500 USA live. Plus 210 draw.
I mean, I might be crazy, but if Gio Reyna comes in the game, 2-1 is not out of the picture at all.
True.
True. So the last game against Panama, our defense kind of got away with a lot of sloppy
Oh
play.
no! What did I miss? Oh no!
What the fuck, Walker?
Oh no!
Dude,
Yeah,
I honestly, hey, for real.
I saw the goal and I was gonna look for you, and I'm like, oh, he's gone.
I was
Oh,
making
Oh
my
no,
drink.
Him and Corey
I
were
got the
both gone.
I got the notification 2 minutes ago. Trust me, I already knew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was waiting to see whose fault it was, and Thor has yet to do that his entire fucking time starting for us. What the fuck?
Hey, so the 6-0 loss scenario is still in play. We could
It is not.
technically lose.
That's a fun fact to toss out
That's
there.
not gonna happen.
Sorry, that's negative vibes. That's horrible
Yeah.
vibes. Horrible
Yeah, what the
vibes.
fuck? Why would you? Why?
So
No,
we
you
have
know what? No what? No what? No. Here, no. I'll say this. I'm
plus 500.
what?
USA plus 500.
I
It's
mean,
already dropping. It's now at plus 480.
What's the double chance?
Double
So-
chance.
Draw no bet. Yeah. Give it to me.
No, no, double chance.
Let's
sorry.
see.
ooh,
Where are you, DC?
the U.S. draw no bet at plus 350. That's not a bad play.
All we got to do is
Uh,
score once.
US double
Yeah.
chance is plus 102.
Dude, hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer?
That's.
I'll
I mean,
tap it.
so I tweeted United States money line and that shit, but my actual bet slip shows double chance. I
Okay.
kind of
PG,
I got
how
all
many
excited
Bitcoins?
and what?
This will be like this is like a
What would it be?
0.25 Bitcoin type bet here.
0.25 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Must
One
be
quarter
nice.
unit.
Sprinkle it. Sprinkle
Just a
it.
sprinkle.
Yeah.
It's like 10K or something. 10K sprinkle.
Just cool 10K.
Ooh. And Canada falls behind.
Okay.
Really?
Yep. 1-0 Panama.
Oh. Jamaica's up 2-1 on Honduras.
Yep.
Yeah, I could.
Panama's dead though, right?
Panama's dead. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what for a second there I was like, oh my god. I was like,
What's
you
the
got
scenario?
Yeah.
We have to concede 5 more goals still.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So
All
the
right,
one they
how confident are we the U.S. is going to get at least a draw?
I mean,
Like
we should score.
8 out of
We're-
10.
I'd put the
We're
chances
super
at about.
confident, right?
I'd say about 50% on the US gets a draw.
I'm like an 8 out of 10 that we draw.
I'm with you, Corey. I like your attitude.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, Canada still has going into tonight. Canada had never obtained a point on Panamanian soil, and it looks like that might still be the case. And,
So-
that could also knock Canada to pot 4.
So I got a question for, not to like sound like a dick or anything, but Thomas, Dan, Randy, potentially, like, did you guys read the article or the blog post that Pulisic made like 3 months after Cuba?
No.
no.
I did not see that. No.
I don't know if Thomas is still there. Thomas, did you read the thing that Pulisic wrote after Cuba?
What did you say?
He like talked about how he gave himself time to really digest it, and because it was so heartbreaking, and how he has his own opinions on how USA soccer is run and how some of those things still apply today, but how devastating it was. Like he didn't even ask, did we make it after they lost? He asked the assistant coach, what were the other scores?
Wow.
And then the coach didn't respond. He's like, did we make it? And he's like, no. And then all those pictures that you see of Pulisic crying his eyes out was after he had asked that coach, did we make it? So I'm actually like in this camp that fieriness that we saw out of Pulisic last match was purely because of the heartbreak that he experienced 4 years ago.
He definitely plays with emotion, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we all remember the man in the mirror thing. And so, especially when he plays for his national team, he just saw the near chance.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brutal.
It feels like the equalizer is going to come.
It does. And I was going to get this in there, but we were talking when I was making the bet. My book has draw no bet USA plus 350.
That's what I took.
So I dropped half a Bitcoin on that.
You get the rare soccer push. That's the thing. In soccer, you don't get pushes. But with draw no bets, you get a push.
Right. But it's plus 350 though. So that seems pretty. I mean,
Oh,
But we
that's
also
yeah.
don't bet. We don't bet
When-
to push.
When the 3-way was plus 500, it's like I'll sacrifice plus 150 to get that push if it's a draw.
Push
Certainly.
potential, yeah.
Yeah, I felt that was worth it.
Herrera.
And there's a lot of time left. It's only 60 minutes. Not even 60, sorry, 57.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna score.
As they say, a lot of game left.
Yeah. Correction on that, Corey. You don't bet to push. I bet to push sometimes because I've seen my team screw up more times than I can count.
That is also because you're a Union Berlin fan.
Yeah, true.
What's the story behind that, Dan? Did you visit Berlin?
Yeah, I appreciate that question.
That's a good question.
So when the pandemic started, there was nothing else going on, so I basically just taught myself to follow the Bundesliga just so I would have something to write about. And then last year at the end of the season, Union was fighting for a spot in European play. So watching that match, I decided, what the heck, I'm going to take the ride with them, place a bet on them, and just enjoyed the ride so much. Like, yeah, this team's kind of fun to follow. Let's go with it.
Solid.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think that's a common American theme. Like that's how I picked West Ham too. Like I started watching Premier League, and for whatever reason, like their jerseys or whatever.
They had cool colors, yeah.
Yeah, they called my attention, and then like I fell in love with them for whatever reason,
Yeah. I mean, it certainly helps that if and when we actually get to Germany, I mean, big city, and I really didn't want to follow one of the huge teams because that's just not me.
What the hell?
So the reason I started following Chelsea is because I used to be an intern at a church, and one time I was cleaning out the kind of like the gym like game area, and there was a Chelsea, I think it was a Giroud jersey. And I was like, Chelsea, like that's kind of cool. Like it's blue. My teams were all blue.
At what point are we nervous?
No. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
This is so bad.
Eesh.
Oh no, Corey. Oh no.
We might get a VAR offside.
He probably hasn't seen it yet,
Yeah.
but he's probably.
No,
he
he's
just
seen
did.
Screaming,
He just did. He just did.
No, he's fucking offside. He's offside. I just saw it. He's offside.
VAR.
Yeah, but are they actually going to make the correct call?
He better be offside.
Sorry,
Ooh.
Laura's on the march down.
He's not even close to offside.
This is one reason why.
Wait. Oh yeah, we've got.
He's a million miles on.
Well, we've got a guy that's like in the box.
Oh man,
he's behind.
If we didn't have that guy though, we'd be chilling.
Is 6-0 in danger right now? I mean,
No.
Oh, I should have never said that.
Qatar in danger?
Yeah.
holy
could just-
shit, dude! That's 2 fucking goals. Walker Zimmerman is now responsible for.
This looks like if you ever watched a game at fucking Costa Rica, this is what they all fucking look like.
No, bro. Walker Zimmerman has been our fucking Zimmerman.
Oh, we
has
got
been
3
our
subs coming in here.
dude. Zimmerman has been our fucking rock for 9 months now.
What's USA money line right now?
2,800.
They would have to score 3 goals.
2,800.
Hit it. Let's go.
Do it.
It's happened.
That's a goal every 10 minutes. We're good.
2,800.
is that a full Bitcoin play?
2,800. USA double chance.
No, it's not.
USA double chance is now. Where are
Sounds
you?
like a 2 Bitcoin play to me.
Let me see if Bovada was kind enough to give me a little bonus today.
Who's 11?
Gio Reyna, motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay. So we didn't sub out Walker at all.
Are we taking over 2.5 goals here or what? Is that the play?
Yeah.
Who said that?
I mean, there's too much juice there.
I need.
Oh, hey,
I need,
Pace.
I need something to.
Yeah.
Yo,
Pace
What's
slid
the-
right
what's
in
the-
here.
What's the current line on both teams to score?
Let's see.
Do I have one?
Mine hasn't updated.
Mine's 115. Minus
Minus
115.
130 on Unibet.
That's
Minus 115 on Bovada, yeah.
that's the
Oh
play.
yeah.
We hitting it?
Yeah, that's that. No, why? Yeah, mine, dude. There's the value. That's the value.
Okay.
Minus
Let's
115.
listen to the
US
guy that said USA and they're down 2 rip. Yeah, okay.
Oh my
Oh,
I mean,
mean.
my play on this match from the beginning was BTT.
I'm gonna mute you, Pace.
Mean.
This is my live stream.
Actually,
How do we get white
wait a
red?
minute, am I winning on all 4 of these plays right now?
Hey, what's the score of the Mexico game?
2-0 still.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, I'm taking odd goals at plus 115. Let's go.
Yes. No, dude. Yeah.
What a
yeah.
degenerate.
Yeah.
I love that.
No, dude. Odd goals. There is going to be one more goal.
But
What if there's 2 more goals?
What if there's
an
I
even
don't
number.
necessarily know if there's going to be 2, but I can guarantee 1.
I hope there's 2 more goals.
That would be funny. Yeah, that would
That's
be
why are you mean?
I mean the pace.
That's fair.
Let's see. What is the double chance now?
Double
USA
chance is still a good
USA
play.
double chance is plus 675.
I hey, oh shit! Fucking Thomas is at work. God damn it! And none of you fuckers live in a legal state.
Nope. Nope.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dan,
Dan
yeah.
does. There you
Hey, Dan, I'll Venmo you $10. Put $10 on double chance right now.
Okay.
All right.
This isn't going to count for my action thing.
No.
Oh,
But I had to make that qualifier because it's going to sink as soon as I put the bet in. Oh,
Hey, make sure you
yeah,
count this on
I
his
have to do it
action.
on my phone because it won't let me do it on a Zoom.
Don't care.
Lucky.
I mean, if I got to call Jason, my NFL guy, according to Pace.
No,
You're
I
an
can
NFL
put it.
guy.
I can put it.
Hey,
in.
whoa, hold on. Shut the fuck up, Donnie, who's gonna win the fucking Cappers
Yeah.
brackets.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
Don.
your guy.
I'm in a scenario in my brackets where, like, the 3 pools that I'm in for money, I can only win if North Carolina wins and Villanova wins the whole thing. If Duke wins one game,
Wow.
I'll get like 50th, but it's somehow in every pool, I'm the only person that picked Nova to win the whole thing.
I didn't
That's
get a
actually- how many
single
people
are
Elite
alive?
Eight team right.
All right, Corey, I got it for you.
What is it?
Plus 700.
Wait, what?
USA
what?
double chance, $10 plus 700.
Yeah, place it.
No, I did. I was just telling you I did.
Okay, yeah, I'll Venmo you.
Okay, cool.
Anybody watching the Suns game?
Yeah.
I'm watching the
Oh,
score.
B-Rest, you know I am.
What's the
I
score
know
there?
Puma's out 15-4.
In the obviously in the first quarter.
Wait, what team did you say?
The Suns.
Oh, okay. I was like, we
So I
gave
was
up
talking
15
soccer?
goals in a period. I heard Sens.
Oh, yeah, the Senators. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Neither would I.
I've been
God, we're
I've been high key watching the NBA scores on the right side because I had this little parlay going that I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh yeah, like that's money right now. And I realized that at the last moment we decided we were gonna add USA money line just for shitties.
Oh no.
Did Corey
It's a
tell you
tough
that?
scene.
Yeah, Corey gave him that.
No, it was
no,
one.
no. Here's the irony, Pace. Go look at my action account. I actually have USA double chance, and I don't have money line anywhere. I just got
Yeah,
super
This is you're true. You're correct.
I got super fucking excited and tweeted money line, but I played double chance.
Some
Oh.
patriotism, you know.
Yeah.
Dude. No, okay. So Pace, what did I text you last night?
Let me pull it up.
I told you to bring something up. I told you that this would turn into a party and that you needed to bring up a talking point. What was it?
Please hold.
Hog reveal?
Hog reveal on the stream.
What what?
Hog
Hog
reveal.
reveal.
Hog.
Oh, was it about the country? Yeah. You're doing it for your country. What's the question?
All right. So I believe PG. I know Dan. I know Randy. I know Thomas. I know we can all answer this question.
B. Russ and Puma are in here too, but okay.
You
Just
guys,
skip
but
it.
you guys openly admit that you don't know soccer very well.
I don't really
Is the
either.
World Cup one of the most unique experiences as far as athletes are concerned, where you aren't playing for money, you're playing for your country, but you try harder in that tournament than any other moment in your professional career?
It certainly is pretty unique, especially these days. And we haven't seen normally Team USA hockey is really fun, and it's a similar scenario at the Olympics, but they're not doing best on best. They didn't do best on best this year. It was all, juniors and whoever they could get that weren't NHL guys. So I don't know. The Olympics is the only thing that kind of compares, but
All right,
USA
so
basketball and stuff.
So then toss it around to Thomas and Randy and Dan there. But you do make a good point though. Olympics is unique in that aspect. Like Shaun White, we all love Shaun White. B. Russ, Mountain Dews, baby.
Mountain Dews, baby.
I'm talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
Talking about Mountain Dews, baby. Ooh.
Is that not one of the smoothest, underage moments?
He was ready for that.
Yeah,
He knew it
yeah.
was coming too. He knew.
No, dude, that's one of those moments where you aren't 21 yet, but you're a partier, and you've just been rehearsing these moments in your head. And the moment the question gets asked, you're just like, I'm talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
Talking about Mountain Dews.
But-
Talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
Uh-oh. I gave him a foul. Come on, ref.
I think it's, I mean, it's certainly unique, but I don't know that it's I know soccer's in the Olympics, but in the World Cup is that, but I don't know that.
That's not a foul on Ferreira.
The aspect of if we're talking quarterfinal knockout round of the Champions League, sure, you can say dudes are going to be going a little harder at the World Cup, but I don't know that them not getting paid or anything has that much to do with it if we're talking about a competition like that. But I think the heartbreak is a lot less simply because you have it every year. If the Champions League only happened every 2 years or every 3 years, I mean, we still see dudes breaking down crying when they blow a game or
Yeah, but that's
rounds. But
that's Super Bowl comparative. That's conference championship college football game comparative.
mm-hmm.
If Nebraska ever makes a Big Ten championship game and loses, their players are going to cry. They're going to cry. That the crying thing that just happens in certain sports.
I think they may just cry from shock because they actually made a Big Ten championship game.
Hey, where are you from again?
I'm from Indiana. What's that got to do with anything?
What's your football history other than Notre Dame, who you don't like?
I have no strong feelings one way or the other about Notre Dame.
They have Tom Allen. He's pretty cool.
Are you an
Indiana.
IU guy?
No,
Jeff Brom.
I'm a sports writer. I don't have a college football team.
A legend.
I was gonna if it was gonna be
Okay.
Did we? Yes, we did. We did.
No,
did.
we did not.
No.
Not on my stream.
Actually, some guy some guy from Maryland tried to troll me about Indiana football's failures. I made a lot of money betting against Indiana this year. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, this year. Their win total under this year was money.
Yeah.
It was always money.
People forget the 2014 Indiana Hoosiers beat the SEC East football champion.
How did they not win?
Yes, that was a very appreciated win for Indiana.
I didn't appreciate it very much personally.
Fuck you, Kaylor Navas. Go get hurt, please.
Oh my God.
Leave. You're the fucking only reason that you have not conceded today. Your fucking backline sucks. The organization.
That's his job, brother.
Reason they have not conceded. Leave.
What club does he play for?
PSG.
Oh,
yeah.
That's why he looks familiar.
I bet he was sick watching that last Champions League match as Donnarumma has just been beans since the Euros.
But no, I do want to bring it back to where I firmly believe, because I saw the video of Alphonso Davies when he
That was
saw
awesome.
when he saw that Canada qualified for the World Cup. Like we're talking about people crying when they lose a championship game.
Talking about practice.
Talking about practice. What sport do we ever see people cry when they make the dance?
Oh, sorry. I completely misunderstood the question. I was
Well,
okay.
yeah, is that
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the original question is?
Yeah, no, dude, yeah. But I liked the conversation that it went to, so I just kind of let it go. But we're talking about,
I
like,
think I answered first, so I ruined it.
Canada just made the dance for the first time since '86, and Alphonso Davies loses all composure. Like it is more emotional than anything he can handle. And those type of emotions we reserve for either losing or winning a championship match. Is there anything?
I don't know. To a point. I mean, you can win any goal. Like, I guess when you say championship match, like, what about low level? What about St. Peter's when they win the conference tourney to go make the big
the
game?
dance,
And then you go make the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. You have moments like that. I'm sure those players are probably crying at moments. I don't know. It's.
But
I mean, what
no. You're 1,000% right. 1,000% right. Doug probably cried the day that they won the MAAC. Right? He probably did cry.
Shout out Doug.
What?
Shout out Doug.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We love Doug. But do you think that his emotional response matches Alphonso Davies?
Well, no, but it's not on the same.
That could be, and that could be like a personal thing too. Like some guys just don't really feel it, but some guys are like able to realize how big of a moment this is. I don't know.
Yeah,
That could be more of a personal thing.
I think it also depends on like your nation's history.
Yeah.
Because like for some nations it's expected, but for like Honduras, Panama, I mean, going to my heritage, Slovakia, I mean, just getting to that mountaintop is something incredible.
Yeah, like
So I already figured it out. When PG leaves his seat, we scored.
Yeah. I went to make a drink and everything went wrong.
Oh, I'm not leaving either.
I moved and things went south. And then I made the 6-0 comment and they scored again. So I don't
No. I saw you like stand up out of your chair and then go back down. So I know if you stand up and stay up, we scored.
Okay. I was just tensing up because we had a pretty good chance there. I see what you're saying though. Like you'll know because my stream's ahead of yours if I
Oh, dude, I'm
overreact.
totally okay with it.
Yeah, for sure.
All I give two shits about is that by the end of tonight, I know my team is playing in Qatar.
Yeah.
Costa Rica's coach wearing Converse on the sidelines.
That's what it looked like.
Like boy was wearing a polo tucked into sweatpants.
It's a vibe, dude.
It's awesome.
Soccer vibe.
sweatpants are tucked into the Converse.
Oh, I had those in high school, actually. I had those in high school. The high top Reds.
The Reds.
I mean, dude, I'm from Nebraska. I had the high top Reds.
Heck yeah. Got to.
Hardcore. Those aren't Reds. Those are Scarlets.
Ah.
Scarlet and Gray.
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Scarlet and cream, baby. Fuck your gray.
So many shades
Chase,
of red.
what's the FCS play future football for next year? Is it just North Dakota State?
I mean, PG, come on, dog.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
I just needed to confirm.
I can't believe that question just got asked on this stream.
I just needed to confirm. You don't have to worry about James Madison anymore. They're gone.
True.
FCS.
You know, South Dakota State's going to choke it away.
Yeah. We got any futures PG on there or what?
No, I don't think they're even posted. I was just curious.
Yeah.
They might be.
Probably just Bison versus the field. Just
Dude.
both minus 110.
I think my favorite future already for football next year is just Bama National Championship. They're
Probably not a
so
bad
loaded. They're so loaded, dude. It's dumb. They're plus 225, like in the
Oh my gosh.
0 games. Like, they're gonna win, dude.
What is
Them, Georgia, Ohio State, and then it goes off a cliff.
What's
Yeah.
USC at?
Plus 1400. See, that's not even enough to dabble with. I feel like they
that's-
went 4-8 last year. Their roster stinks. That's what people
What's
don't know.
West Virginia at?
Oh
Plus
God,
50,000.
let me do some scrolling.
You're at Vegas now. Their Cox is there.
WVU.
Oh my God,
Plus.
it's so far
15
down.
Plus 15,000.
Mine's,
Hell yeah.
dude. I have 25,000 on mine. That's value.
Yeah, I think you've got better odds.
I've got a little bit better odds on that.
Yeah, I've got 25,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
That's
a lot
what
of zeros.
A lot of zeros. Be a lot of zeros on that paycheck then.
Exactly.
The worst odds on here.
Please don't say Mizzou.
Oh God, no. Missouri would certainly have much better odds than the worst. Let's see. What are Missouri's odds?
I guess-
My worst one is Vanderbilt.
Really?
Bovada just maxes everybody. out.
100,000.
Yeah, that's what
Missouri's
Bovada just maxes.
plus 25,000, and the worst odds are at plus 500,000 for Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, UMass.
Catch the
I'm
fever.
pretty sure one of us 8 could make the team for UMass.
I'm pretty sure all of us.
Should we fly to?
We
should
probably
fly to
all could.
Massachusetts and try out?
No, I couldn't.
Dude, I bet against UConn and UMass like all year, and I watched this game. I think it was UConn, but dude, their stadium was such a joke. Like, I could not believe it. Like, they have like little aluminum, like it looks like a small high school field. It's
Yeah.
insane.
UMass.
That program.
This
should
was
never
UConn.
opened up.
Yeah, UConn. Oh my goodness. They were I pretty much faded them all year, and it was very profitable. And I mean like I bet Purdue against UConn, and it was like minus 49, and we like easily covered. It wasn't maybe it was 35, but I think they won by 49. It was like no sweat.
I mean, hell, like my computer's rating system, like a good team is somewhere in the 35 to 40 point range. A great team is like 50 to 60. UMass is like -4.
The game of the year was when we got to, because it was the same. It was UConn and it might have been Vandy. They were both just auto fades all year, and then they played each other. They came down to the wire. It was awesome.
Yes. Dude, I gotta look back at that because I think we took the under on that game because it was just disgusting, and I think it
The
hit.
overhit. The overhit.
Yeah, because
It was it was like 37 to 36 or something. Like they won on a kick.
You're right.
Yeah. There was like 20 something points in the last 5 minutes, I think, because it was it was a shit show.
Like neither team could
Vandy marched down the field in like 30 seconds because the dude got like a 40-yard penalty.
What a horrible team. What year is
God.
this? I hate Google so much sometimes.
The worst sporting event I've ever watched in person was UConn. Mizzou played UConn like
Oh Lord.
like 5 or 6 years ago. And
Football?
Yeah, it was 9-6.
Oh,
God.
my God.
I want to say it was 2015. It was coming off. We had won the SEC East, and then we led off the next year with a 9-6 victory over UConn. And it was like, oh, well, that was fun.
Freely? Can I speak freely?
Yeah.
Fuck Mizzou.
I didn't say anything. We said Nebraska earlier. I was like, well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He was trying to be nice, though, to be fair.
No. Oh, no. Randy did a way better
No,
job.
I was saying you.
No,
you bit your tongue for a while, and then he had to say something eventually.
I hate Nebraska. Nebraska was the only thing I think of Nebraska is we beat Oklahoma and we were 7-0, and it was like, oh shit, like we very seriously, if we beat Nebraska, we're gonna go undefeated, and we were losing 34-0 at one point in that game, I'm pretty sure. And I was like,
wait, was that the Roy Halou 307 game?
I don't know. I mean, we got literally throttled in Nebraska, though. It was 2010.
Remember when we were going to get a West Virginia
I was
Mizzou title
12.
game?
Hey,
Remember?
07,
yes.
right?
yeah, that was Roy Halou over 300 yards rushing.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we have a. That's our specialty. It's when we
West
get in
Virginia
like
had
a
to go
really
and
huge
box
game.
pick.
Oh, hey, I
What'd
mean,
you say?
hey, your quarterback called our defense, high school defense, and then came into Lincoln on homecoming night and beat us 42-17. So,
Holy.
Mr. Booger Eater Chase Daniel himself.
I think I was
Chase
in the press
Daniels,
box
the
for that
greatest
game,
quarterback who's ever lived.
His NFL contracts are something to be.
I bet he doesn't even
everyone
have
should want that.
CTE, and he's made $50 million in the NFL.
Yeah,
Bag-
no shot.
Bag getter.
He made $1 million for every booger eaten on the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Corey, I think it was 52-17, and I'm pretty positive I was in the press box that night in Lincoln.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh no, it was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. Yeah, I know. I threw a party in my basement in college that night, and I had to watch that.
Yeah, I slept on the floor in one of my colleagues' house in Lincoln that night, and then we had to drive back to Columbia the next day.
That was the thing about the old Big 8 rivals. Like
It was awesome.
there were certain teams that were just like better at certain times, and it didn't matter if they had their second string or their third string or their fourth string in. It was gonna appear like they ran the score up because they were just that much better.
Yeah, that was how it was.
So when the other team had the upper hand, they were gonna fucking lay the hammer every chance they got.
Yep. Most teams were like that, and then there was Iowa State.
Who had 2,000-yard rushers back-to-back years, never won the Heisman, and never went to a bowl game.
Yeah.
Jeez. Seneca Wallace.
6-0 to 0-6.
Yep.
Oh, I feel so bad for Iowa State fans.
I mean, they finally figured out to give the press box brownies to the recruits. They're fine.
At least Mizzou figured out that like Brad Smith and Chase Daniel and like certain players could do good for him. Kansas
After they almost ruined Brad Smith.
But Kansas even had Todd Reesing. Oklahoma State has had their moments.
Kansas was good as shit up until like
07, dude.
They went directly off a cliff after that happened.
They fired
Mangino. Who follows me on Twitter, by the way.
Mangino, yeah.
Yep.
Mangino,
old OU OC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part of the Bob Stoops coaching tree.
Yeah.
And I think he
Beat
was
him by
abusing players or something, and
yeah,
it went real
allegedly,
south.
yeah.
Yeah. I think they said he's lost a bunch of weight now too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
He was a big dude when he was in Kansas.
Dude, he was like 365.
He was big.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's a big lad. That's a unit, boys.
That's like one of the greatest moments of my childhood is watching Kansas quarterback come up off the ground with the big chunk in his face mask
grass.
when we became number one in the country.
God, how much older am I than you guys?
I just turned 24.
God, you're talking about your childhood. That was my senior year of college.
And just turned 44. So
I grew up at the perfect time as a Mizzou fan that now I'm delusional enough to think we could be like good at football and basketball every year.
You're not old enough to be in my generation where 97 was the aberration. Like 97 was this moment where Mizzou reached a pinnacle they had never reached before, and they still didn't win.
Yeah. Yeah. All of my like family members and everybody are like tortured by it. So when I'm like, guys, we could be Wisconsin. Like we're never going to be like any of these like,
you could beat Iowa until Micah Hyde returns a pick six.
Yeah. I was just like, well, we've had great moments in
Thomas.
football.
Well, I'm sorry. Whose bright idea was it to put the game in Blaine Gabbert's hands there?
Blaine Gabbert, dude.
Blaine Gabbert.
NFL legend. Blaine Gabbert.
What a great quarterback.
To be fair,
watching that game between Iowa and Missouri from my newsroom in Idaho, it's like,
oh, here we go.
I should have bet this
Here we
game.
go.
Corey, you're so far behind, bro.
You're
I know.
so far behind.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
He doesn't care, guys.
Yeah, this ain't good. This must be 6-0 right here.
We might be the best school in the country at producing the
no.
worst NFL quarterbacks,
Oh no. Okay.
I don't know. Kansas State, Josh Freeman.
or the best bad backup quarterbacks.
That never get exposed. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Or
Is
they
like,
just- where
They don't
become
ever play.
Pittons.
yeah, you like the problem like with OU is our guys were so good they got to play like Sam Bradford,
Yeah.
and they have like a year or two that are good, and then it's like, oh wait, they're not actually good.
Hold on. Sam Bradford, greatest quarterback of all time at getting paid.
Yes, he's up there, dude.
He is the greatest because all the rules changed after him.
That's true.
Yeah.
He
That's
got
true.
the contracts for his time.
Yep.
Like he made more money than any quarterback could have ever imagined. And the moment that he signed the dotted line, the very next year, that dotted line didn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Sam Bradford, greatest paid quarterback of all time.
Bag chaser, dude, 100%.
St. Louis Rams legend.
St. Louis
Yeah.
Rams legend.
Making
Yet
it for us.
another soccer podcast turns into Big 8 chat.
Oh, dude, I can't help it. Okay,
No,
I can't fucking help it. I love that's the thing about me. I love my sports. I love USA Soccer. I will go into USA Soccer. Ultimately, my heart lies with college football.
I know. Hey, I'm not complaining.
What else can you do when your team's down 2-0, you know, against Costa Rica?
And still about to make the World Cup.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, I think that's lost on us right now. It's like in
Yeah,
like
so-
5 minutes,
yeah,
we're in the
in
World
there.
Cup.
Yeah. So do we immediately start celebrating when we lose this 2-0?
Pop the bottles, yeah.
That's lost.
Because the U.S. was like, we've done it.
We've done it. We didn't
Hey,
lose by 6.
Pumbaa, was that a rhetorical question?
Well, it was kind of a joke, but also like, yeah, I know we'll be. I mean, I don't know why I took this stupid bet for us to try to tie this game after we got that one. We're just trying to pass a ball around.
Hey, Pumbaa, did you make a play of the day today?
Did I make a play of the day today?
No, you didn't.
No, you want to come do my job from 8 to 5 right now?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Let's give Pumbaa a break here.
No, hold on. Stop. You said that you didn't have time, and that's totally fine, but you tailed all of us. Are you hitting my play of the day?
Well, I took whatever it was. What even, dude? I bet
Wait a minute.
I bet so blindly at what did I hit those at 5:30? I just went through that text thing and just hit them all. I don't even know what they were.
Hey, Dan, what's the score of the Mexico and El Salvador match? Bet it's still 2-0.
Hold on. I just need to check because there's a VAR decision in Panama right now.
No, I want to know the Mexico and
I know. I just need to check my bet first. Okay, it's still 2-0 for you. You're fine.
We're hitting Pumbaa.
Oh man.
Mine's 0-0, Pumbaa, for your
Okay. Snacks.
Vancouver money line.
Oh man. Laren just had a goal disallowed by VAR.
4 minutes of extra time. We could still score 2 goals. It'd be cool if we just scored 1. I mean, even 1 would
For
be...
for Pace's odd goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took odd goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least Pace could win.
All right,
That's cool.
so my play of the day is still intact, just barely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need both teams to score.
No, my to win this game, I need both teams to score. But my play of the day was a no on both teams to score for Panama, Canada.
And
So that is still in play?
1-0.
Yeah, that's still in play because Laren's goal got disallowed.
And that's still 1-0.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's going to be
1-0
great. Because
Panama.
Bovada actually marked that as a loss 5 minutes ago, but let's see them retreat that back in
Yeah,
here.
they're gonna have to retract that call. We got a
No, that's
42,000
right.
situation in
Back
Panama
in.
City.
Hey guys, when Reina takes set pieces, people score goals.
That was
Raina's
a
haircut,
good,
he
that was
looks
a
like
good
the kid
try,
from
but we got another
Euphoria.
corner. Yeah, the over in the corners was the play.
Yeah, the over in the
We just-
corners was clearly.
Yeah.
We just didn't know it.
Have you guys seen how many times I take like same game parlays and the last little thing I add onto it is a corner
Mm-hmm.
just to get it
Yeah.
to plus money? Me and Thomas talk about it almost every podcast.
Corners are fun. It's a fun thing to cheer for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's
Yeah,
aggressive.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to take charge, take the attack,
yeah.
take the opportunity, You know, like if you have to just accept the corner, that's fine. Kick it into his fucking shins.
Exactly.
Caleb in the YouTube chat says that he has a Bradford jersey, St. Louis Rams. He made us.
Nice.
Oh no, dude, haha, Caleb. He's a huge Rams fan.
Is he still current? Like, even though it's LA, still a Rams?
Yeah,
fan?
no, he started
Nice.
off. He started off as a St. Louis Rams fan.
Okay. Well,
I had to disavow them.
yeah, many in the St. Louis area kind of
Yeah.
cut him off and
I don't
jump
blame
ship.
him. I don't blame him, but I don't think you should do that when they started out in LA. Like I mean,
yeah,
you know, like Eric Dickerson is probably like an OG Rams legend.
first
right?
icon.
Yeah, and that was in LA. So if you're a St. Louis Rams fan, you have to absorb the LA history and know that there might be a potential chance that they go back to LA.
But I mean, that wasn't really a thing that teams did up until the Raiders did it.
I honestly don't even care that much that they moved them. It was the fact that it was like Major League. Like they tanked the team and then did it in the name of, well, the team is bad and nobody wants to support them. And that was never that was never a problem until they just decided, let's you know what, let's give Sam Bradford $150 million. Like they just did so much dumbass stuff that was clearly on purpose.
Yeah.
And Stan Kroenke's the piece of shit. So he just was
Oh,
always
dude, I
gonna
didn't
happen.
They
put
were
that
making,
together.
I mean, like the atmosphere in the stadium just sucked long before that. Like 05, I went to a Cardinals Rams game at the Dome and it was just a mausoleum.
Mhm.
Do you remember when their pyrotechnics machine messed up and their field caught on fire? Like the pyrotechnic thing like leaked gas or whatever onto the field and it like burnt a little patch of the field. It was like when Sam Bradford was there. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was like towards the end of the Rams.
Yeah,
or
it
the
might have
end
been the
of
last
St. Louis.
season, honestly. It might have been the last season, but I just remember that.
I
There
saw
it
the
is.
last home opener at the Jones Dome. We played the Seahawks and we won in overtime. And it was like, hey, maybe like something cool happens here. And then we just lost like 15 straight games. It's like, all right, whatever.
All right, well, 2-0.
Yep.
Guess what?
We qualified.
We're going to the fucking World Cup.
The fireworks are for us, boys.
Yeah. I mean, Costa Rica has probably got a pretty good chance.
No. I want a serious answer. Everybody on the fucking panel right now. 4 years ago, were you devastated or did you not even know?
I was
had
pretty
to-
sad.
I had to sit there and watch it with my two Argentine teammates that were celebrating Argentina making it. It was fucking brutal.
I was writing for another website at the time and had to write up about the U.S. missing the World Cup as soon as the match went final.
It was a very tough scene.
Thomas?
Yeah, I was crying and stuff.
Dude, I fucking cried.
Yeah.
I honestly was just kind of numb to it because I had expected them to screw it up ever since they got creamed by Costa Rica.
But here's the thing, like Pace and Pumbaa, did you guys even know?
Just super mad I lost money on this game. No, I mean I knew. I don't know. Like I wasn't probably watching any of those games. I mean, I knew that we were like leading up to it that we were in trouble if not, and then obviously we didn't.
Like when the moment you found out we didn't qualify, did it devastate you?
I mean, dude, you see this flag
it's
up here?
okay.
I'm used to my team sucking, man. It's nothing.
It's okay. It's okay if
He
you
can't be hurt.
devastate. Like it's okay to not be dude. I can't explain to you how many U.S. soccer fans have come into the fold in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Like it's okay for you to say that you weren't fully aware in Cuba. It's okay to say that 4 years ago.
Well, I mean, I don't know what Did I probably watch those? No, but I was fully aware of what was going on at the time. And as far as watching past World Cups, it sounded like the first soccer I've ever watched in my life was 6 months ago.
Right.
I mean,
But did it hit you? Like the moment that the United States didn't qualify for the World Cup 4 years ago, did it hit you like a sack of bricks?
no, not even close.
It hit me like a sack of bricks.
But this is the most like U.S. men's national team thing ever.
Yes.
Like my fucking watch just went off, right? We just lost 2-0. We looked terrible against Costa Rica.
And we're going to the fucking World Cup.
We're going to World Cup. Yeah, that's what ESPN puts out, is that we're going to World Cup. I mean, confidence level?
I
low.
mean, there were some good things in the first half.
Dude, we should have been up 1-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we were the better side for 45 minutes. We did not play well in the second half.
We had tired legs. And
We
Walker Zimmerman.
We had tired legs, we had poor defending, and I think at 0-0, with 45 minutes to go in a match where they did not need to win, I think they got complacent.
Yeah. Had that feel.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. Thanks for having me on. I got to hop off, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll do it again for the World Cup.
Oh, bro. We are totally live streaming. I don't know. I'm gonna ask that. I am officially asking Dan and Thomas right now. Live stream every single USA match World Cup. 24.
Yeah, go for it.
7 a.m. Let's do this.
Okay.
No, it's 1 and 9.
No, it's 7, 10, and 1.
7 a.m., 10 a.m., and 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Let's figure that out when we get closer. Because I mean, honestly, I have no idea what my schedule is going to look like November, December.
See y'all, boys.
I'm doing it.
Love you.
I'm doing it.
Thanks for coming on.
Hey, PG.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I'm about
Hey,
to dip
great.
out as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, what's up?
Dude, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh no, it's fun. I love doing stuff like this. I don't know where I was gonna go beyond that, but yeah, I really enjoyed it.
No, dude, I think your content and our content, like they truly ride parallel lines.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So like the more you can lift us up, the more we can lift you up, the more, more
Facts.
we can.
Yeah, I've been lazy like the last like three weeks or so. I haven't put anything out since the end of February, but I just moved. Like this is my first night staying in my new house. So I just legitimately haven't had my computer or anything for like 3 or 4 weeks now. So I'll be back to doing normal stuff too with soccer as well. Like I've still been paying attention to it, but I on Twitter, my account that's for like my podcast, I only follow like soccer stuff. So that's just everything I see, and I interact a lot through that way. So you'll probably definitely see me back on it more, like interacting with things.
I personally would like to have you as like a regular guest on the Gabacho Borracho.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that, you do a one-man show, but if you regularly had one of us three on your shits.
Yeah.
Like, I think we can help each other. No,
I totally agree. I prefer like going back and forth talking with people. I just kind of like none of my friends that I like live around or that I hang out with, they're just not really, I mean, they watch it, but they're not into it beyond like, hey, you betting on this? And I'll be like, yeah, this is what I'm on. And then they get invested. But yeah, I mean, the only reason I do it by myself is just because.
But here's the thing. What about us three?
Yeah, no, that's definitely, things change. That's just how I started, because I wanted to talk about it, and kind of how the dice fell.
We love the bald eagles around here. Like, yeah, dude, no, like there's. I am so glad Pumbaa stayed on this, because I do need to explain this. Playing for your country. Dude, you know what? We can make the argument like blah, blah, blah. This player played so great for his clubs. This player played so great for his country. Blah, blah, blah. Like, whoa, better player for country, better player for club, blah, blah, blah. Every single one of those fucking players wants his country in the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, I agree they want it more. But I think it's just the same way. Like when it's different in basketball because like we like win every year, but like when you see these like American Olympians, or I mean, it doesn't matter what country they're from, but like in our case,
I'm on Paramount Plus, and guess what? These motherfuckers are popping bottles of champagne right now after losing 2-0.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we beat the fucking World Cup.
I'm all for. I don't care if the national team was running around going crazy out there. Like they're in the World Cup. Like, yeah, you played, it's kind of shitty tonight, but like you did it. Like this is the opposite, should feel the opposite as it did 4 years ago.
Copa del Mundo.
I mean, it's good that they're going, but I mean, it should be expected that we're going out of this region.
Yes. No, dude, we absolutely. That's what makes 2017 so fucking devastating.
I know.
Randy, 20-17. Most devastating thing in a fanhood history.
Yeah. I mean, like for me, when you were talking about like the devastation of it, the way it kind of hit me was it was like unfolding. And I was like, okay, like at the point where it started getting like nervy, I was like, okay, like this isn't good. And this says a lot about where we are, that this is what's happening right now. But it's not actually like, we're not actually just going to lose and like not make it. And then it just started happening. I just was kind of like in shock. Like I was just like what is going on? All
right. So this is a perfect transition. Thomas, 2017, what happened to you?
Same pretty much, like expected us to go down there and get a win or whatever, like not expecting the result. And yeah, it fucking sucked. I know, like, to be completely honest, like we would have got bounced out in group stage with the team we had. It was like Pulisic's like starting. He was like fucking 17 or something. Maybe Weston McKinney.
The spearhead of the next generation.
Yeah,
and I mean like literal.
We would have
fucking
really
45
embarrassed at the World Cup, to be honest.
Yes.
But I mean, still had to go because CONCACAF is shit, to be honest. And then games started going on, and bad things started happening, and it hurt a lot. Like, and I'll be honest, like I didn't watch. I maybe I watched, but like I had no desire for soccer for like at least 6 months. Like I think I came around the time the World Cup started. I watched a lot of World Cup games, but it was difficult, to be honest. And
Dan, what about you?
I mean, I was just focused on getting the piece that I was writing on it written up. I mean, like at that point,
were you devastated that the USA didn't make it?
No, I can't say I was. Like I had kind of expected that might be the case. After just watching what Klinsmann had done to the team, so like,
but Klinsmann also did start a movement that is being reciprocated at this moment.
I know. But I mean, it feels a little bit kind of like almost like the Batman trilogy to a point. Like sometimes things have to get worse before they get better.
Yeah.
And that moment in 2018, just a situation where like the US had reached a point where it's like you're just getting to the World Cup, just getting through and not really doing all that much. And like kind of like what Taylor Twellman alluded to after the failure in 2018, sometimes after a great failure a la Germany in that Euros, like you can turn things around and get to a higher level. And if we had gone to Russia in 2018, flamed out in the group stage yet again, I mean, I'm not sure that we would be making that many changes to try to get to a more positive place. I think we'd just keep staying the course, like everything's fine. And I think 2018 was kind of a wake-up call.
Here's my take on that. We hadn't flamed out for 3 straight World Cups.
I mean, we hadn't flamed out in the group stage,
No,
But-
we advanced out of the group stage for
I
three.
know. But
So I'm no. Hold on. That's an here's the thing. That's an expectation.
I know.
When you advance out of a group stage and you make the round of 16 and you do that 3 consecutive 4-year stretches, that is now an
3
expectation.
out of 4. 3 out of 4. It was 2002, 2010, and 2014 where the
That's still an expectation.
I know, but
Like, but hold on. So if that's the expectation, not making the World Cup, like, just not even making it, like, you don't even go.
I know, but
I cried, bro, dude. My wife is fucking Mexican, and I came home. So no, here, Randy. This is the best part.
That's not what I was expecting to come next in the story.
No, here's the best part. So I worked graveyard at a beef packing plant. So I go to work that night on graveyard, knowing that we have to get like at least a point out of this match. And then at 12 o'clock at night, finding out that we lost 2-1. Like, we just lost. And then by 3 o'clock in the morning, finding out that we're not in the World Cup. Like,
you didn't even see it as it unfolded. It was just like, bam, we didn't make it.
Yes.
Yeah, that blows.
I worked graveyard at a meat packing plant, and I found out a third of the way into my shift, we didn't make it. And then I go home the next morning to my Mexican wife and say, the USA didn't make the World Cup. What do you think her response was?
She probably laughed at you.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, she laughed at me. Do you think did I find it funny?
That's how I was sitting there so I played golf in college my first 2 years, and 2 of my teammates are from Argentina, and they're obviously huge football fans. And that was that last cycle, like Argentina was like shitty in qualifying and almost didn't make it. And it came down to that night for them too. They were playing Ecuador, and it was just like, you beat Ecuador, you're in. And Messi had like a hat trick or something, like they just killed them. Mm-hmm. And we kept going back and forth between them and the US game. And like, as it progressed, like we would still mainly watch.
Hold on. I just need to stop you for a second. If your wife was Mexican and you came home in the morning and said, the USA didn't make the World Cup, and she turns around and fucking laughs at you. She laughed at me.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd expect to happen.
Do you have any idea how spiteful I am?
I do not. No, this is the first time we've ever spoken.
No. Hey,
I have a pretty good idea.
No. There is a reason why I say fuck Mexico.
That's a wild take right now, my guy.
No. Apparently it's not okay to say. Apparently you have to say fuck the Mexican national football team. Like, apparently you have to say those words.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense to me, actually.
So, okay, we had this last episode, and now somebody from the outside is saying you need to fucking say it like that too. So,
all right. I'll start saying FAMA.
But basically,
that's in Spanish.
I mean,
nobody understands what I'm saying. I'm literally
just saying El Tri.
Mexican Federal.
Fuck El Tri.
Fuck El Tri.
Yeah. There you go.
No, dude, no. You just don't laugh at somebody for not making the World Cup.
Well, I have no beef with Italy, but I was just.
You're laughing?
I was just trolling it. Yeah, like I was like, yeah.
Me too.
That's funny. That you're like I was tweeting out that everybody should recognize Italy is not a true footballing nation like the great United States. Like, I was ready to go all day. I was just hoping somebody would see it and start like John back at me. I was ready to go, but it didn't come to fruition.
this is an amazing stat. Like, when the next World Cup rolls around, like there are going to be people in Italy who have been around for 20 years and have never seen Italy get out of a group stage.
Yeah,
we're getting to that point.
I was reading something like that where it was like they said it was this very similar thing. It was like these kids that are like 6 years old, they don't even, besides the Euro, it's like, what do they really even know of Italy as like
hold on, Randy,
true football power?
Randy, would you compare that to new age generation Nebraska football fans?
No.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't.
No, they haven't experienced anything good. And you're talking about historical shit.
Yeah, but they just won the Euro, so like they have experienced it and they know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think
for a nation of Italy's prowess,
yeah,
winning Euro is nice. That was a nice amount of cash for me, but like 2 group stage flameouts and 2 failures to even make the World Cup, like that's just rough. Even though they've won 4 World Cups.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's shocking. I think it's just that I was saying I wouldn't necessarily compare it to Nebraska. Yeah, because I don't think Nebraska. I mean, Nebraska obviously was good and stuff, but the highs aren't winning the World Cup high. I don't think winning the World Cup 4 times high.
Yeah,
I mean, not recently at least.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, in that same realm.
And on top of that, I mean, Italy's still ranked 6th in the world. Like they're going to be good again, and they're still good now. They just didn't get the job done in qualifying.
Yeah, I actually I went to Italy this summer. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
It was but it was after. I only got to go after the Euro. My girlfriend was there like when they won, and that was pretty cool.
Right on. Yeah. All right, guys.
No, I wasn't trying to compare it, like meaning like Italy is obviously kind of a world power, but at the same time they haven't achieved that. Nebraska is nowhere like remotely close to that. I was just saying like traditionally these teams should do things, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
That's why we play the games.
Dude, that's why it's not fucking decided on paper. You know?
Absolutely.
No, I honestly think that there could be something here. Like, Randy, would you like to like converse with us in our podcast? Like, like could we do something here?
Yeah, I think so.
Thomas, what do you think?
Absolutely, man.
I feel like this guy's like a USA men's national team fan enough to like talk about this shit.
For sure. Yeah.
Is that mainly what you guys talk about as a national team?
Yeah.
National team and then bets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about a lot of Union Berlin and West Ham.
Who does Corey support?
Corey supports Liverpool because he likes winners in Nebraska, red teams.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Makes sense to me.
I mean,
no, motherfucking stop. No, everybody, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Thomas, why did I pick Liverpool? Why did I pick Liverpool?
Because they're a red team.
And they are the lovable losers of the EPL.
They're not the lovable losers of
up until 4 years ago.
Lovable losers,
like the most prestigious history in fucking the entire EPL.
Okay, so beyond 3 years ago, when was the last time they won the EPL?
2000 what?
Randy, between 2018 Well, before 2018, when was the last time that Liverpool won the EPL?
It was like 75, 78, something like that.
Is that a lovable loser status to you?
I mean, they won the Champions League in between like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Lovable
Twice
losers
in
would be
30
like you get relegated occasionally.
Yeah, like a lovable loser would not like. I don't consider like Tottenham. It's funny to make fun of Tottenham, but like you don't really necessarily consider them lovable loser because they can come and beat your ass any Saturday.
That's more like an always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had the same conversation. I've had some people on my podcast that they have football podcasts in Europe, or they're like from Europe or wherever. And I was super surprised because I ask a lot of them, I'm like, who has the worst fan base? Or like, who do you hate the most? And almost every single one of them, like even when I was talking to these Scottish guys who we were talking about the Scottish league, and I was like, who has like the most annoying fans? And they were like, Liverpool. We hate Liverpool. or I'll be like, who do you hate more than anybody? Liverpool. 100%.
Do you realize that like I took all of the EPL teams and I tried to compare them and find out who was the closest to Nebraska that I could find? Like somebody who's
makes sense.
good, somebody's been good but never won anything important since the late 80s.
I mean, you guys did share a national title in 1997.
Yeah, but the Big Ten likes to claim that for themselves.
I didn't even realize that was it. I didn't know there wasn't a national championship game that late on.
Oh no, it happened the year after.
Yeah, I know. I found out because I saw Tom Brady was like credited
bro, Randy, you were the reason that happened a year later.
Facts. I was born
fucking facts, bro.
I was born right at the start of 98. So
oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
No, I think there's potential here. Randy, I would love to have you on more. I think Kickin' Rocks you have a lot of similar vibes that we have. And I think we could do something here.
Yeah, I agree.
I like it. We are far more like international soccer.
That's the only thing I can win bets on.
Well, I mean, if you bet on it, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, dude, but is it because you feel like people play harder when they play for their country?
No, I think the disparity between the countries is much more significant than the club level. So there's so much value in these just like shitty ass games where it's like,
yeah,
they have incentive to try to win by 10. So like when you see like South Korea or Japan play against like Kyrgyzstan, and the line is 4, half the time they beat them like 7-0. So it's just, I watched all of it. Like I'm just obsessed with it. So it doesn't matter. Like I'm degenerate enough. Like I'll find like the illegal stream to watch like 3rd division Bangladesh soccer if it's the only thing on.
So I can safely go like this. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Yeah.
I mean, we have brought up Finnish soccer on our podcast, sadly.
Dude, we have Eredivisie. No, that's the other thing. Like, there's been multiple times where my play of the day.
For the value is it's in the shit. You got to go into shit and find it, but it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had this idea of, and I hadn't done it yet because I couldn't find the stats, or at least I think it like a year or two later, it was in my head as being way crazier than it actually was. But there was a game like 2 or 3 years ago where it was this guy he would do Reddit pick of the day, and he had hit like something stupid, like 24 in a row. And his lock was this like 2nd or 3rd division Swedish women's game. And it was like, Rosenborg was like minus 125 against this team who had lost like 28 straight games. They had like multiple players out with injury. It was on the road. There was no possible scenario this other team could even score. And everyone on the planet was on that home team because it was like this unbelievable value.
Hey Dan, what was the final score of that Mexico game?
Let me look. 2-0.
Nice.
Look at it.
And they like this team that we all bet on had like 2 red cards in the first 50 minutes and lost like 3-0. And everybody, it was this whole thing on the internet. How they're like, it's rigged, the Swedish mafia is in on it. And I was like, oh, it'd be funny to do like a fake, like a short, like mockumentaries on these like horrible beats and act like there's this huge story behind them where,
Oh, Randy,
where it's like
hey, Randy,
people involved. So,
Randy, the real question here is, how much are you willing to sell yourself into United States men's national team?
what do you mean by that?
Meaning that's what this podcast is about.
Yeah. I mean, I just watch all the games. I follow it pretty closely.
Well, I mean, that's what we do. Like we're at US 17. Like that I mean, that's what we do, you know?
Yeah.
I think you have enough of a following. I think we have enough of a following the way that like we can do something and make this work. I want to bring you in. I like you, Randy.
I
like
appreciate that.
Thomas, do you like Randy?
I mean, yeah, this has been awesome. Randy, you've been great on the show today. And yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously up to you, Randy. If like whatever part of our show you want to be on, I mean, we're down with it. Right? I mean, Dan's part of this too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 100% like it's as simple as if I pull my phone and you guys are like, hey, we got a thing going tonight. Like, as long as I know like a day or two before, like when you plan on recording, or like know just like when that regular kind of thing is, like probably 98% of the time I'm gonna be able to do that.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, it's either Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Yeah, I mean, do you do one a week?
Yeah,
one a week.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's no problem with me.
Randy, I would love to combine the Kickin' Rocks and the Gabacho Borracho. Like, let's just go.
I mean, I'm probably still gonna do mine as well, just because it's mostly like club stuff. But like having
most of our stuff is club stuff. That's the thing.
We just had a This Is a Bald Eagles show talk.
Yeah, no, we do a fair amount of club stuff. Like,
hey, actually, Dan, Thomas, out of every bet you have ever made over the last 6 months, how many of what percentage is international and what percentage is club based?
It's pretty much like, if there's international games, I'm playing international games, and if there's not an international break, I'm playing the club games.
Yeah, pretty much.
So would you say it's safe to say like 15% international country plays and then like 85% club plays?
I'd say like 80-20.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if there's I mean, come on, it's obvious. Like, if there's a FIFA break, we're playing international plays.
Yeah.
You know?
Randy, does that fit with you?
Yeah, I think we're overthinking this here.
Yeah.
No. I was like wholeheartedly right there. I was wholeheartedly, like, rhetorically proving a point.
All right.
Like, sorry. Chelsea playing on
By the
Saturday.
way, this is still on the YouTube live. This is like us.
Yeah, guys. I think we should have ended the recording prior to negotiations.